kick it off with the big story of the day. Some new education requirements for some Virginia state jobs.
Yeah.
Big changes.
Yeah, I heard about this. Let's go.
For the Commonwealth state agencies, with Governor Youngkin announcing the elimination of college degree requirements.
Elimination of college degree
requirements. State jobs. The hiring changes will take effect very soon, July 1st. So here to weigh in is Professor and President of Parents for Quality Education, Mark Powell. Mark, good to see you. I imagine that what is happening in Virginia is what's happening across the entire country. The workforce, people just don't want to get back to work. They are having problems finding people. Some would say this is lowering the standards. Others would say, why not give these people a chance?
Marina, yeah, I think you're right, but I don't believe it's lowering the standards. We have a lot of people that enter the workforce for multiple reasons. They need a job, they need to provide for their family, and they may not have had the opportunity to go to college. However, they're very qualified to do the job. In fact, they have certifications, they have different types of trainings, and many of them have already been doing the job. And you don't need a college degree to be successful. I'll give you an example of some people who don't have college degrees who are successful. Bill Gates, Michael Dell, Mark Zuckerberg. I mean, what, are you not going to promote those guys because you're going to say they don't meet the criteria?
Are you getting pushback from higher education? I would imagine that higher education would say, hey, hold on, slow down. Don't send this message out to people. We want them to come to this college. What's happening?
Well, I can tell you, and being a parent with a couple of kids in college, can you imagine if you ask a person who's currently working, maybe supporting a family, and say, well, if you want to get that promotion to make another $30,000 or $40,000 a year, you'll have to spend $50,000 a year for 4 years to go to college. So it's a $200,000 investment plus your time to get a $20,000 or $30,000 increase. That's just not fair, and it's not right, especially when there's people that are extremely smart, extremely qualified, and they're able to do the job. So why not give them the opportunity? If they can do the job and they meet the criteria, the standards to do the job, let them do it. Give them an opportunity. It's actually those who can't afford to go to college are being punished, and they're not allowed to promote. I think this plan is great.
Mark, do you think that Virginia is on the forefront of something? Because to your point, we are seeing kids go to college, and even more so now, Generation Z saying, listen, we don't want to go to college. We don't need to go, because to your point, Mark, why do I want to leave 4 years with this much debt when it's going to take me my whole life to pay it off, to make a living? So instead, I'm just going to apply for these jobs and get it regardless because I can compete. Is Virginia doing something before the rest of the country is?
I think they're doing a great job at giving people the opportunity who may not have the opportunity to go to college to promote in the workforce. They're going in entry-level positions, and it's the old way we used to do things. You got the job, you worked hard, you proved yourself, you took some certification and some training classes. You're able to show everybody in the workforce that you can promote, and give them the opportunity to promote. If a college degree is something that somebody wants, great. But a college degree, in many college degrees, in my opinion, are just a piece of paper.
Useless.
They're not worth much. Not worth much.
We won't name which ones. I probably have one that is among those on the list, Mark.
That man said it's just a piece of paper.
It's all about experience, Mark. You're so right. It's getting in the door, doing those internships, putting in the time, and showing that you want what you want. And a lot of times it takes a lot of effort that people aren't just willing to give. So
hustle will always get you there.
Definitely. It's the hustle. Mark Powell with Parents for Quality Education. We appreciate you coming on The Zone.
Thank you for having me.